Hey y'all, all the way from the House of Hall, it's my sister, Kahmora. Make some noise for Kahmora Hall, y'all.
From the House of Hall, yes. Hi,
yes,
sis.
how are you?
You look stunning. I'm great. You know, I got the shoulders glistening out.
Okay.
Because I knew I was going to be talking to you today. We are known for our clavicles and our shoulders, bitch. Yes.
And then mine are covered in this very matronly blood red mother of the bride. No.
But hey, we're both stoned out though, so you know we're from
stoned
the same house.
and stunning.
Oh, and the earpod went by.
Okay, and look, earlier we were stoned, we were stoned and feeling gorgeous and feeling glam, and my earring fell out, was knocking my earbud out, and here we go with this earring here, so it's all fine, but we're still glam, we're still gorgeous.
Beads and face.
Beads and face.
Beads and face, yes.
Speaking of how stunning you look, tell us about this look tonight and what was the inspiration behind all of it?
Well, sis, you know, I'm all about the 20s Art Deco, so this look is very Rosé inspired. Bob Matthews is also a huge fan of Rosé, so this is what I want to wear for the finale eleganza.
Okay, just stunning.
Just Swarovski'd out, feathers in the hair.
Giving you
mug
glam
stamps.
Goddess of the past.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
the vibe. Now, obviously we know each other very well, but tell me, how has your life changed? Because I mean, we've talked about it briefly, but how has your life changed since being on cast of the show?
Honestly, I feel like the biggest change that I've noticed is that I feel like I don't have to do drag as like a secret anymore, you know? I'm doing drag like openly and honestly, and it doesn't feel like I'm living a double life, and I just feel so much happier being able to be Kahmora, and you know, doing drag and being Kahmora is authentically me, and it just feels so great to be liberated.
Okay. And the fans know it too. And since the fans know it, the fans want to know, are you any faster at doing makeup now?
Okay. All right. So before Drag Race, I took a good, like 4 hours to do my makeup. Now, I take 3 hours, okay?
Yay!
Baby steps, bitch. I'm 25% faster, so that's still something. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there.
And that's all that it's about. It's about growth. And now it doesn't matter if it's 25%, because next thing you know, it might be 26%. But trust me, don't rush it. Take your time getting there, okay?
Yeah, because beauty can't be rushed.
Absolutely not. And true beauty can't be rushed, you know. Now, you had a memorable role on episode 4 as the tree. Tell us about the experience of sprouting on season 13.
Okay, my experience as the tree. Okay, I really did believe I was going to be like this curvaceous tree trunk, you know, with titties out to the gods. And that's why I was like, oh, that's why I'm padded, right? And so when I saw myself as being like this ordinary tree trunk, I was like, oh wow, I was gooped and gagged. Well, you know what, this show must go on, okay? And so I also learned from this experience that I'm also delusional, because I thought I was killing the lines. I thought I got the, you know, I thought I got the inflections right, but clearly watching it back, I was like, oh, you need to go to Second City or something, take some acting classes.
I refuse to call it delusion. I call it the fantasy. You just love living the fantasy. The fantasy is nothing but delusion, repackaged. Speaking of growing and learning and becoming iconic, which cast member of yours surprised you the most? Like who showed out? Who did you not expect to be as talented? Who did you not expect to make it as far? Who surprised you?
Well, I guess I want to say Denali surprised me, just because you know, she is still considered like, kind of like a baby queen, but you know, I knew from the moment I met her, she was born to be a star. She is just so amazing and talented, and to see her excel throughout the season and, you know, being the top multiple weeks, like, I was just so proud of her. Like, that's my Chicago sister. I'm so happy for her. Representing. Okay.
And y'all had one of the most iconic lip syncs ever, I just have to say. Like,
you mean most iconic murder scenes ever? Almost 3 million people watched this murder scene.
She said murder on the dance floor, not that.
No,
go ahead. Absolutely, go ahead.
No, like,
Is you sure? Wait.
No, but yeah, like I'm honored to be a part of this lip sync with Denali. It was great. I mean, hey, I did the best that I could, and I'm proud of it. So.
And this is also the thing. It does, at the end of the day, I don't think anybody has ever left Drag Race looking as gorgeous as you have on the exit. Like, I think that in itself was history.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, I may have gone as first out, but I went looking like a winner. So it's all that matters.
Okay, T. Say I went out looking as though I was in the top 4, baby.
Exactly.
That's the T.
We've been watching this season in reverse. That's what it really is.
T. And now I know you had a lot of cute meme moments on the show as well. Which memeable moment of yours was the favorite?
Honestly, not to toot my own horn, but it's the "I was rooting for you" video from America's Next Top Model that I like. Me and my friend, we edited. So I was Tiffany and RuPaul was Tyra, and RuPaul is Tyra yelling at me. I posted on my Instagram, on my socials. I think you remember it, right, Jaida?
Yeah,
but it was really funny.
Absolutely.
It was hilarious.
I never yelled at a girl like this before.
And so I just wanted to like kind of take that moment and be like, you know what, this was funny. I'm okay with laughing at myself. It is what it is. I'm not gonna let this moment define me. I'm gonna laugh back at it.
I think it's part of like that journey that you said about like learning to have more fun and everything. Like it's like a part of like, I made a mistake. If you can laugh at another girl for falling down on their face, honey, you gotta kind of chuckle a little bit when you get up and make sure your teeth are in your mouth. You know?
Like if you can't laugh at yourself, how are you gonna laugh at somebody else?
Okay. Well, then you choose Tina to laugh at.
Yeah.
But so who do you think is going to win season 13?
Oh my gosh. You know, okay, I'm a little biased, but I think my girl Rosé is gonna win. You know, like yes, she was in the pork chop group, and yes, I'm so happy to see a pork chop girl in the top 4, but
yeah,
Rosé has consistently been doing well. She was never in the bottom since the first episode. You know, never had a lip sync for her life, so I think she has such a good track record. So and I know she can perform, she can act, she does everything. So especially if it's gonna be a singing, if it's gonna be a singing challenge, or a singing, you know, a sing off or whatever you want to call it, she's got this in the bag. For sure.
Absolutely. Could you imagine a sing off?
Girl, oh my God.
Surprise. Ooh, well, we're tuning in tonight, so make sure y'all tune in tonight as well at 8 p.m. only on VH1 to see if Rosé will be singing the queens out the door. Okay,
I would pay to see Candy sing live on TV. I would pay for that.
I would see it too. I think, is Candy a singer or more of a rapper? We'll figure that out. Maybe tonight we'll find out. We'll find out tonight, okay, T. Now, it was amazing for me seeing both you and Denali being so close to Milwaukee in Chicago and seeing both of y'all on the show. What was it like finding out that Denali was also there?
I was like, girl, what are you doing here? You are the lip sync assassin of this season. Because I could not picture Denali losing a lip sync, but then I saw her shoes. She's wearing ice skates. I'm like, oh, okay, girl, you handicapped yourself. Yeah. That's on you.
Okay, she said you handicapped yourself at the knees, baby. Since Denali and you have a lot in common being from Chicago, I think it's only fair that we bring Denali in.
Yes, bring that bitch in, yes.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, straight from the Sahara Desert.
Denali.
Hey, Jaida Lintra.
Okay, baby, let me tell you this. Denali said, I will never, ever be thirsty because I retain water, okay?
I retain it. I am the succubus.
This is water, yes.
Now, knowing that you and Kahmora are both from Chicago, how was it seeing Kahmora on the show, and what was it like lip syncing against a friend of yours?
Okay, so answer to the question 1, heartwarming. Answer to the question 2, heartbreaking.
Okay. Oh, it was all from the heart, though.
It was all from the heart. Truly, she was that semblance of home. She was that little bit of resonating, like, oh my God, I know somebody here. It's all so scary, especially because we were just,
that made it comfortable.
Both, yeah, made it comfortable. It made something familiar, something, and Kahmora is a legend in Chicago. So to actually have gotten on the same season as Kahmora, it was definitely like solidifying of how far I had come in my career. I was like, oh my God, what?
All things can be done.
All things can be done in the name of the spirit of the cactus.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, speaking of the spirit of the cactus, it is time for you to become a spirit, Kahmora, and disappear. Thank you so much for...
Wow. Be gone.
Bye,
Okay.
Kahmorcita.
Thank you so much for joining me, sis. I love you so much.
Bye,
We'll be
sis. I
talking.
love you so
Hopefully,
much.
we can have another dinner soon and catch up some more. I love you, and thank you for being a part of the cast of season 13.
Yes!
I love you, Jaida. Bye tonight. I love you.
Bye, Kahmorcita. Icon. Legend.
Yes.
Star.
Now, I'm going to have to ask you right away. Oh, wait, we're going to wait a second because Kahmora is not ghosting us. That's good. I love you.
Yeah, do I leave on my own? How do I leave
She's
this
still
room?
all up in there.
Oh, you don't. You just wait. Oh, there you go. Don't handle it. Now, there we go. First of all, I have to say this because I already know you. I want to see the nails up close. I think we all deserve it because everybody knows that you have incredible nails by Boy Nails, as always. And
Always,
I just want to see the
honey.
details. Ugh,
Nail
stunning.
queen.
Now, what was your idea and concept behind this amazing look today?
You know, it's slightly inspired by Togemon from Digimon. She is this
I love
like
Digimon.
right? She's this like iconic like cactus creature of like she's just an icon. But I wanted to do one more representative Mexican thing, and this is like a very common kind of Mexican iconographic image. So bitch. And you know, I'm that queen of the nature. I'm always pulling from nature, whether it's ice or spiders or snakes. And I was like,
crabs.
Or crabs? Oh, girl. No, that was 3 months ago. I'm good now.
Oh, you're fine now. Okay, good. Thank goodness. So that's the prickly feeling is from the cactus. Okay.
The prickly feelazings from the cactus, correct.
Got you.
know,
Now-
itching to win, yeah.
You were a fan favorite on the show. People were crazily obsessed with you. How did it feel getting this reaction from them?
Bitch, it was incredible and very healing, may I just say, because Drag Race can be low-key kind of traumatic. And I had a great time, but I was really not sure of my reception. I kind of landed in the middle. I wasn't really sure if I spoke up enough. There were a lot of things I was like, I just don't really know. So to have the fan reception truly kind of healed a lot of those unanswered questions for me. It was incredible.
Well, knowing that you had like a really great reception from the fans, I have to ask you for real.
Ask me.
I'm gonna ask you, how has your life changed since the cast was announced and the show has been airing?
Oh my God, that's a loaded question. My life is completely different. I mean, everything has changed. My drag beforehand was designed for clubs. It was designed for me to twirl. It was designed for me to put on a good show. And Drag Race really pushed me into a whole new idea of what my drag could even become. So it really helped me kind of just develop all of my ideas and make them like so much grander and so much bigger. And then just in terms of my whole life, I mean, everything has changed. Absolutely everything has changed, but all for the better. I'm so, so blessed to have been part of this cast and so grateful.
Oh, love you for that. Honestly, for real, it's like, to me, I feel like being on the show was so iconic because you come there with what you think is a assured sense of self, and then you learn so much there, and then while you watch it, you learn another layer of yourself, and then the interaction with the fans and all.
Right.
You just constantly keep peeling. You're a cactus today, but it's very much like ogre layers, you know, like an onion.
Right.
You're always peeling back more layers of yourself, so it's good to just know that like you are changing, you're evolving, you're feeling more yourself, and that's a good thing.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah, you just embrace everything so much more. Yeah.
And so I've been asking all the queens today, okay, which queen surprised you the most?
Ooh, which queen surprised you?
Yeah, ooh, a good question.
You know, let's see. I would definitely say, well, no, she didn't, because I expected her to do really well too. I guess no, I'll say that. I would say Rosé really surprised me because knowing her from the New York scene and knowing how great she is and stuff, I knew that she was a great performer and I knew that she was a great dancer and singer and stuff like that. But seeing her attack every challenge with the confidence that she does really did surprise me. Everything. She just soared through the competition with such a sense of self. And, you know, I didn't know her personally from then. And from seeing all of that, I was like, dang, this bitch is a competitor. So I would definitely say Rosie.
Okay, T. And now because you said Rosé, right?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I already know where this is going.
The dreaded question.
Oh, I already know.
Who do you think is going to win this season of Drag Race?
Oh, okay. I think that Simone is going to take the crown.
Oh, T.
I love me some Rosé. I love the whole top four. I think we have one of the best top fours. They're just so diverse and iconic and amazing. But I will say Simone's track record speaks for itself. 4 challenge wins. And even having a bumpier ride, I think that speaks to her tenacity and that speaks to her grace. And she just is so incredible and so talented. So.
Oh, well, and I think too about her challenge wins. I think that the diversity of her challenge wins says a lot too.
Definitely.
Now, before we have to go, now I'm going to ask the question I think you probably were preparing for. Okay, you had a blossoming showmance with a very particular cast member. Now, and this was a very if you read. I don't know. I don't have a Scottish accent.
You're even getting flustered by this question.
I'm trying to get my best Scottish accent.
Oh, is that what it is?
Which is absolutely terrible.
Your best Scottish bread.
There we go, T. What are your comments on that amazing showmance with this particular queen?
Oh my goodness. Well, as stressful as Drag Race can be, it can also bring people together. And Rosé was definitely like that first moment of humanity that I felt at Drag Race when she took me to the side and untucked and was like, basically sent me out for that assassination, and she was like, you know what you need to do, go do your job. Oh my God, it was so amazing.
Okay.
it really was just somebody that was very much there, looked me in the eyes and was like, I need you here with me. I want you here, I support you and let's do this. So, it just, from that beginning moment, I really was like, this person is very genuinely here for me and let's do this together, you know what I'm saying? So it was nice. And as we got paired together in almost every challenge, we just got closer and closer. And now our friendship is in a very happy, healthy, and beautiful place.
Well, we'll ask Rosé and find out all about that. Rosé!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Goodness.
Hey, Rosé!
Divalicious divas.
Wait, are you wearing floaties too, Rosie?
Yeah, basically.
Oh my God!
Denali, you look amazing. This is a really cool look.
Thank you. You look amazing. This
you.
wig is incredible.
Thanks, honey. It's my Olivia Lux cosplay.
Okay, not the makeover challenge right now. She did it herself.
Right.
She said, "Look, I'll transform into you. I'll handle this. We got this together." Okay, now Rosé. Feed the Denali fans out there in the world, all the fans who love you and Denali together and love the fantasy of you two together. What was going on behind the scenes?
Jada, first of all,
what was all of that all about?
The Denali fans are fed. They are fed, and I'm almost fed up, Diva. They are going wild. They are wild and on this, okay? Listen, no, what was really going on is, you know what it's like, baby. You're in there for week after week, and you might have a man at home, and there is still a menu. You can look at the menu. You might not order something, but you can look at the menu. And I was looking at the Jewish Mexican entrees, and
and I liked what I saw.
And I liked what I saw, and I made a very good friend, and now she's a cactus. So that's that.
Okay.
Thirsty as hell, as always.
Okay, T. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Denali. We love you so much. And you were amazing on the show. We want to see you. I look forward to more lip syncs and seeing you on the road because I know the fans are excited about that too. Thank you for being with us again, and congratulations on being a part of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jaida. That means the world.
Bye,
I love you.
Love you, Diva.
Congratulations on making it to the top 4. You are all the way up here. You have made a dream a reality. How does it feel right now to be like just knowing that you are on the cusp of potentially winning Drag Race?
Thank you, Jada. I gotta tell you, baby, it feels right. I really feel like I belong right where I'm at. I worked very hard for this. I persevered through a lot, and I always saw this for myself, and I'm just thrilled to have made this dream come true. And I'm like, let's go.
All of that singing and dancing worked for something, It's like,
Diva, eventually,
this
hell
is
yeah.
the moment.
Yes, absolutely.
It's literally like the Olympics. I've trained my entire life, and this is the moment right now to go for gold.
Absolutely.
How has your life changed since the cast was announced and everybody found out that you were part of the show? How has life changed?
I mean, baby, you know what it's like. We are the probably the 2 seasons. On this side of the world that will know something that other queens will never know, which is how to do this during a pandemic. Becoming a celebrity, someone in the public eye, from home. It's like it's crazy and it's interesting to navigate. So I mean, while it's changed, a lot of it has been really similar. I think I think my biggest like changes in my life are actually the stuff that I've taken from my experience on the show, the friendships I've made, like what I learned about myself, and just keeping that up. So that keeping it alive and keeping it ready for when the world opens back up, so I can be that diva on the next plane. You know what I mean?
Okay, literally. And then maybe grab a crown in the process.
I mean, I love my jewelry. Let's go.
Okay, like I'm just looking for a headpiece to match. Now, you had an incredible arc throughout the show, throughout the entire season. There were moments where you were here, you were there. I know a lot of moments where you were in your mind, but was there a part in the competition where everything just like kind of clicked and you said, okay, I see what this is. I get this.
Absolutely. It was, there were several like little like corners that I turned and I was like, okay, but the big turning point for me was the branding challenge, the episode where we had to create and sell our brand through a soft drink. And you know, I did a good job, and it happened to be one of my more successful runways that week. One of my favorite prompts, the Beast runway.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Oh baby, I love that. But to be honest with you, it didn't even translate on television how buzzing the energy was around Simone that day. The judges were living. We were all like, you better work, bitch. Like, it was like Simone just seemed like God's gift that day. And so I was like, she's gonna win this. And then, so for me to get a surprise double win, I was like, oh, on her day, I also crashed the party. I was like, oh, she has really arrived. She can do this. And the other girls saw too. The other girls took note that day as well. And that's what changed everything.
That's like if you show up to a party in New York and you say, hey girl, thanks for having me to your house. And they say, you're not gonna outdrink me in my party. And you're like, I bet you I can.
You are preaching to the correct part, baby.
And then y'all both end up losing. Both of y'all black out that night, and y'all neither one. But no,
fully.
See, y'all both like it's crazy. But also, you had that double win, but you also had another amazing win for the Rusical, which is obviously a huge part of Drag Race. And you are a singer and dancer. You do this. What was it like to win the Rusical?
I mean, it was so good. The Rusical's always, like, I'm a big Drag Race fan for years, and the Rusical, every season, the Rusical is like one of my favorite episodes. And I was so excited that we got to do one. I was so thrilled that I got the part I wanted. And just to, like, you know, show my, like, this is what I do, this is what I do best. Like, it was really fun. And also, you know my sister Jan, obviously from season 12. You know, not that, Jan, baby, not that I, you know, came to Drag Race to you know, avenge her, but I did get to kind of like take back that win for our little family. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
So that was sweet.
That is a good point.
That was sweet too.
Oh. Well, that was sweet for her from you. Great. Thanks for the gift. It's better than chocolates, you know.
Right.
Of your season 13 cast members, growing and evolving, speaking of, who do you think surprised you the most? Like, who grew up the most, or who did you not expect what they would give in the competition, and they surprised you, stunned you, turned you out?
You know who really surprised me was Utica. You know, obviously we met on the first day. We sat next to each other in the pork chop loading dock, and I wasn't sure what she was giving. She was very sweet to me, and I was like, I don't know if she's much of a competitor, but baby, the talent, the creativity, and she lasted so long in the competition too, you know? So I was really, I was amazed by Utica's strengths and gifts, because they really saw her through a long part of the season.
Through a lot, yeah.
You know?
Well, I was amazed.
Yes, you were, baby, and you still are.
But I was amazed to see a meme of you go crazy viral, staring into the mirror after being made up by Miss Tina Burner. What was your favorite memeable moment?
That one, bitch. Absolutely that one. Are you kidding me? Listen, first of all, it was me, so hello. But it was. Look, I've been waiting months to see what my face looked like when I turned around and saw that mirror, because you know I had to keep it cute, because I wasn't about to insult my sister Tina, who was my teammate. I was like, okay, we're gonna get through this. No one is going home tonight on my team. You know, but also I was like, what the hell did this bitch just do to me?
They said keep it cute or put it on mute. And when I say bitch, you were on mute. It was,
girl.
It was this is the tea. It runs in the family. It was literally the Jan face crack.
And my face crack, my face crack was in the mirror. I'm surprised the mirror didn't shatter into a million pieces, bitch. I was absolutely,
okay. So look, so Twitter, what we need from y'all to do is right now, because we're serving it to you right hot, and I know y'all work really fast. I need you to take a picture of Jan and the face crack and a picture of Rosé with the face crack, and just at the bottom, gingerly write, same energy. And make sure you hashtag Drag Race behind that. So we are down to the $1 million question, for real. Why do you think you deserve to be America's Next Drag Superstar?
Well, first of all, honey, it is a $100,000 question. I wish it was $1 million question.
Yeah. Oh my God, can you imagine? I would be here right now.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Oh my God.
For a Ballarta.
Fully that. Jaida, like, it's so fun to be in this group at the end. I can really see the crown going anyway for so many different reasons. We're all such strong contenders. Like, we're all so unique and different. We represent different communities. I think that I deserve to win because I have done something on this season that is relatable to every single human being who has ever lived and who ever will live on this planet. I went into a situation with high hopes and a lot of practice, and I stumbled and really got in my head, and the world watched, and the judges were like, I don't know. And I had to build myself up from the ground, and through hard work and never ever giving up, I persevered. And at the end today, I stand as tall as any other bitch up there. And I think that is just, it is truly generally a metaphor for life. No matter what you're going through, do not give up. If I can be a shining example of anything my whole life, I hope that my Drag Race legacy lives on, that I never gave up. And to win would just be proof that the reward is there, you know?
And I already know tonight, you're not gonna give up either. That's the real tea.
Of all nights. And I'm not giving up tonight.
Could you imagine tonight is the night you throw the towel in? Like, whatever.
It was fun.
But besides nothing, what can the fans expect from you tonight without giving away too many spoilers?
I mean,
besides absolutely giving up tonight, what can they expect?
The complete opposite, baby. I'm gonna give a damn show, like the only way I know how to. And but you know what I'm gonna do also? I'm gonna be myself.
Yeah.
It's about damn
time.
It's about damn time that you be yourself, Rosé. So I'm living. That's what you're gonna see tonight. Me living.
And just have a good time.
A good time, baby.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and again, congratulations for making it this far. Like you are a shining example. It feels kind of fake to keep telling this to all of y'all, but it is very weird to just like know that like all four of you have done so well, and like truly, like you said, anybody can win. It's just like what will happen tonight. What will happen tonight? Tune in at 8 p.m. sharp on VH1 to find out. Thank you so much, Rosé, for being here. I love you, and hopefully we get to chat a little bit sooner.
I love you, Diva. I hope to see you soon.
I love you. Good luck, babe.
Thank you.